Sí.
Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. And you're from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
And the beat is in the air, Colombia, what we love today. Freedom is so strong, yeah, and the lights are shining bright. Colombia, come and see my love tonight. It's a perfect night for dancing, the ocean breeze sing. Colombia, I feel that that's the light.
The cattle.
Campesinos, Colombian cowboys. Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros, ¿cómo estás? Today, me and Jeffrey over there,
Hi.
we're looking for the path that's going down to Cueva del Choco. And I have to admit that the trail isn't as obvious as I was hoping it was going to be again, but I know we have to go downhill and you can hear the river down there, so we know we're headed in the right direction. It's just we have to eventually get onto the right trail once we get down here.
Just following the cow trail.
But basically we're going down, we're going to go through 2 caves. There's a couple waterfalls and it's a beautiful area. So we'll check back in once we've found our way down there. Presuming we actually do find our way down there. Look at that beautiful tropical foliage. Got a good rainfall last night for a couple hours total. Now I think we're coming out at the exit, as I was just telling Jeffrey, instead of the entrance, but you can do it either way. I guess I'm not a very good guide. Alright, not a good start for Adventures with Thomas. I'm misled my client Jeffrey over here, and he's wondering if he's stupid for coming now. Even whoa! Now, Jeffrey, yeah. Look. Now I might as well get them wet for sure. You gotta just take the plunge. Looks like a waterfall over here. See, I haven't seen any of this before, so we're actually literally discovering some cool new areas that you'll never ever have seen before. But yeah, we're not sure how far up we're gonna have to go because I don't recognize anything yet. So it's a new adventure. Just a little bright right now. So we have a fair amount of clouds, so hopefully we'll get some cloud cover. Yeah, I think we just discovered a new toboggan area. Beautiful kind of light tan color on the rock. You'd probably get on your butt and slide right on down here. Hopefully Jeffrey's not going to slip and come down the river. So far so good. Time to bite the dust and get my feet completely wet. Ooh, that's cold. That is chilly. Careful there, Jeffrey. I'm not concerned about me. I don't want my friend to get hurt now that I've got him into this crazy situation here. It's not too bad for slipperiness. Beautiful though. Yeah, you could go sliding on your butt probably all the way down there. Leaving the toboggan area now. Now we're coming to a waterfall. Now it's going to be interesting to see if this is the waterfall that comes out of the cave. If not, then that shows that my memory's not very good and that we did do this area before when I was on the tour. Wow, I think this is a different waterfall. No, this is a different waterfall, man. I don't think that's definitely not the one coming out of the cave. What have I gotten us into? What have I gotten us into? Wow, that looks a little tricky getting up there. Could be dangerous. Look at Jeffrey go. He's really enjoying this, which is glad because I was going to feel guilty if he was going to this area which I've never been to before. This is freaking awesome. It's gorgeous. My turn now. And it's not even too slippery, thank goodness. We're halfway up now. Yeah, it looks like it would be really slippery, but it's not too bad. Usually moss is horrible to walk on, especially at angles like this, but yeah, not too bad. Very cool. Looks beautiful up ahead too. That. Got some nice, lovely foamy stuff here. I still don't understand what makes for foamy rivers like this. This happens back home in Canada too. Just no foam, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of foam. Look at that, eh? Beautiful. And you're seeing this first and only time. And yet another waterfall. But this is kind of the end of the road where this pond is. We're going to have to go up and around and hope we can reconnect up there further. But yeah, this is all new, all of it. So if you want to come here, just contact Adventures with Thomas and we'll go from there. And a different view as we head up a little bit, just gorgeous. Trying to shade the sun. So we're having to navigate our way up the hill, zigzagging. We can't go cut through the forest there, it's too thick and steep. Yep, we're gonna head on up and look for the path like Cletus said. Alright, we're back in business again. That wasn't too bad. We ended up kind of circling around right where we came from, but we found a different path that we didn't see before. And here we go again. Nice little rapids. Not too slippery. And again, I'm hoping that we, before too long, meet up with the area that I'm familiar with, and we'll know where we're headed. Another waterfall up ahead. A creek with a pale ale color. As we head towards another waterfall. Again, whoop, little slippery there. All new area. Another nice little waterfall. Got lots of blue sky now, so I don't know if I'm going to get even light, so it might be as good as it gets. That was a little bit tricky, but one step at a time. And this is what we have ahead. Not too bad here. Onwards we go. Jeffrey seems to be alright. A little bruised probably. Looking kind of interesting through here. Little canal. Huh. Very interesting. Little feeder creek over here. Looks like I need to get over to the left. Another little waterfall there. Like I say, a very narrow area through here. Ooh, it's getting deep all of a sudden right there. Beautiful how the water glows through here. Better angle like that. So it's kind of cool walking through the red zone there. Right about here, bit of a branch log jam right there. Nothing major, but it doesn't look like anything spectacular through there, so I don't know. Hard to say what to do here. We're still going. Not too bad. Not too bad through here, thank goodness. Nice that the clouds are covering the sun for even light again. Still haven't seen anything that I recognize yet though. So I'm kind of surprised, but if all we do is see a new area, I'll be alright with that. Showing you as much as I can when I'm stable and able to not worry too much about my feet slipping. Kind of beautiful with all the mossy banks along here. Very, very thick jungle. This is definitely, when you think of Colombia, this is the kind of jungle that they have. Can you hear the waterfall? It's a nice one, but I think it's the end of the road, unfortunately. A little bright. Quite nice though. A little bit of shade, a little bit of cloud. This is a beautiful waterfall. Can't complain about this, I tell you. Welcome to the jungle. Well, I just tried climbing up through the thick foliage there so I could hopefully get to that ledge right over there, but it is too much, so I gave up on it. But I really wanted to see, because from this angle you can't see one of the nicest drops. Over to the left, the waterfalls kind of goes over more than what I can see, but oh well, still pretty cool. We're gonna try and head back now, slowly but surely, making our way back up. Looks like there's another waterfall right way up there. Another day perhaps, although I doubt it. That one looks really hard to get to. You know my motto for Thomas Adventure Tours. If you ain't broken physically and mentally by the end of the tour, you didn't try hard enough. Jeffrey tried.
I tried.
Are you broken just
tried.
physically or both, mentally and physically?
Mentally.
There you go. Proof right there. Job well done by me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Would you ever take a adventure tour with Thomas again?
Hell no.
That's what I like to hear. That's you gotta be crazy to come with me.
What was it we said? We may make it there. We
might not make it back, but we did. So I don't know.
We made it back to the road.
The road right there.
Right there.
Back to the town.
Oh, look at these places up on the hills here.
Oh yeah, well, even
Wow.
higher up there, higher mountains yet.
See, everybody's got to have their
One way
villa.
on the ledge, way the hell over there. How do they do that?
They always
Just
gotta
amazes
have the big
me.
Villa up on the hill.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think that it is time to unleash Senor Drones. What do you think, Senor Drones? Si, senor. Listo. Let's go. Okay, damas and caballeros, I think we're done for the day. We had quite an adventure. Hopefully Jeffrey will survive till tomorrow. It's a good thing I got him to sign a waiver form so he can't sue me, but
No lawsuits coming.
anyhow, remember, there's no you in Colombia, But hopefully you can come visit this beautiful country someday. Until next time.
Ciao, baby.
There, changed it up from, he's supposed to say, he was supposed to say hasta los tacos, but I guess he never watches my freaking videos.
I forgot.
But he is in pain. I hate to see what he's going to be like tomorrow. But until next time, hasta los tacos. Has risen from the dead.